Apple on Monday announced iOS 14, the new software that will launch for iPhones in September. iOS 14 has a lot of new features, including widgets that will transform the way your home screen works, and a whole new way to sort through several pages of apps. It will support phones as old as 2016's iPhone SE and 2015's iPhone 6s Plus. It launches in public beta in July before it's available in the fall, but here's a look at some of the biggest changes you'll see. This feature will let you watch videos, including movies and TV shows, in a tiny window that floats over the rest of your screen. A similar feature has been available on iPads for the last few years. Widgets are finally coming to the iOS 14 home screen. In iOS 14, you'll be able to choose large widgets that show the weather, podcasts, photos, the clock, stocks, maps, music and more and pin them to your screen. This arrangement allows you to see more information, such as the full weather forecast, or more entries on your calendar, or entire pictures, right on your home screen. One widget, called the Smart Stack, lets you switch through widgets such as news, health, TV and more, on the fly. Smart Stack will change depending on the time of day, too. Third-party apps will also be able to take advantage of the new widgets. Apple introduced a new feature called App Library that helps you automatically organize apps. It hopes this will cut down on users' frustration with lots of apps spread out across home screens, especially for those who don't normally sort them into folders. App Library automatically organizes apps for you. You can hide pages you don't use and then, with App Library, find apps in different categories such as entertainment or recently added. It should help reduce the clutter. Apple Messages is getting revamped in iOS 14 too. Now, you'll be able to respond to specific text messages in a group chat through inline replies. It's similar to the threading feature used for messages in Slack. So, if someone says, "Hey, what time are you coming to dinner?" you'll be able to respond to that message directly, even if new messages have appeared in your chat. Messages will also include mentions so you can notify someone when you're trying to reach them in a group chat, or set alerts so you only get tagged if you're mentioned. Groups can have custom photos, too. Siri is getting visual improvements. Now, Siri appears at the bottom of the screen instead of taking over your whole iPhone. And results to your questions will appear at the top of the screen. So, if you ask Siri the weather, you'll see a small notification drop down from the top of your iPhone that shows the weather forecast and temperature for where you are. Siri will also support audio messages, so you can tell Siri you want to begin recording and then send that recording off to someone. Dictation will be rendered on the device, instead of sent to the cloud.